We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. The Blue Wahoos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Kyle Wright is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
In now, Patrick Hall. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rowley going back, still going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
In now, Luis Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sucre. He swings and lines it to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Settling in now, Joe Bonner. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Nathan Wyatt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Lifted in the air out to left. Bats is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Hey, Matty, taking a look at this lineup, watch out for something in this one. Watch out for them driving the starting pitcher's pitch count up. Their bullpen is top 5 in blown saves. This offense feels like if it becomes a bullpen game, they can score late. So look for them to try and get this starter out of there.
Standing in, Darren Hoffman comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. There he goes. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. This one's down to third. Garcia is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Don Berry.
Coming to the plate now, Don Berry, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard, but foul. Wyatt at second with 2 down. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
– It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Julio Uribe comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Uribe.
Greg Granderson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down, and he's safe.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-0. Declan Brooks will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding in, Adrian Rowley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Adrian Rowley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hall. 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
So digging in now, Garrett Turner. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. High pop up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Johnny Garcia.
Ready now, Johnny Garcia, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. Pensacola's out in front here, 5-0. Stepping in, Patrick Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gap.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
In now, Luis Martinez. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Bonner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Nathan Wyatt reined in. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Darren Hoffman. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Saucedo over to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Don Barry. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Garcia is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. The Wahoos are on top 10-0. At the plate, Stanley Matsui, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Miguel Arias comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Steve Merca.
Digging in now, number 88. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Martinez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Plate now is the designated hitter, Greg Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pulled toward right center field. Rowley is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Patrick Hall.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Hall already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Long throw to third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Martinez.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This year against right-handed pitching, Martinez is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rowley going back on it. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Bonner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Bonner. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Wahoos lead it 12-0. Now at the plate, Omar Rosado, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Wesley bats, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Now at the plate, Eloy Saucedo, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in once again, Nathan Wyatt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Into the box now, Darren Hoffman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Digging in to try it again, Don Barry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's got it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Ready with the 0-2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Greg Granderson sent in the air out to straightaway central. Rowley is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Patrick Hall. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Rowley is under it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Luis Martinez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The catcher, number 40.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Now batting, Jesus Sucre, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Bonner. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Sucre ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Coming to the plate again, Nathan Wyatt, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Garcia waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pensacola's out in front here, 18-0. Ready for another chance. Adrian Rowley back
Leading
to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Berry in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Garcia.
Digging in, Johnny Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up out towards short right field. VR is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Wahoos are on top, 18-0. Ready once again, Jonathan VR. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan VR.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box, Darren Hoffman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in 1 game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Digging in the switch hitter, Don Berry. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Granderson. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Patrick Hall. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Luis Martinez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Miguel Nunez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Miguel Nunez.
In now, Jesus Sucre. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rowley sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 21-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stanley Matsui. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Miguel Arias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in, number 88. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Into the box, Omar Rosado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hall moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Making his way to the plate, Joe Bonner, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Standing in now, Nathan Wyatt. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
In now, Darren Hoffman. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Grounded slowly to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping into the box, Don Barry. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Saucedo has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Greg Granderson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Granderson. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Rowley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Pensacola's out in front here, 24-0. At the plate, Wesley
Leading
bats.
off for the Braves.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
On the ground up the middle. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Adrian Rowley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Into the box now, Garrett Turner.
The right fielder, number 2.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Johnny Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 24-2. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chris Nieto enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 13, Chris Nieto.
Patrick Hall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in, Luis Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in once again, Jesus Sucre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Stanley Matsui.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. fans, the ShowNation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards, track the community market, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things the show is the ShowNation.com. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a Major League umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And, of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the fast pitch pitching cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul, and the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Joe Wilkerson. MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beard.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Miguel Arias, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, number 88. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Joe Bonner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied out toward right. Turner on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready to take his hacks again, Nathan Wyatt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Well hit to right, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jonathan VR.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Jonathan VR, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Comes set with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Into the box now, Darren Hoffman. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So stepping in, Don Barry. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Greg Granderson pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Hard liner to center field. Rowley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 26-2. Into the box now, Omar Rosado. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The catcher.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
when you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
At the plate, Wesley bats. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Eloy Saucedo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Patrick Hall. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Mariano Costa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Mariano Costa. Now batting.
Into the box, Luis Martinez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Pats racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
In now, Jesus Sucre.
Sucre.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Rowley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Bonner.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joe Bonner, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Nathan Wyatt. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jonathan Villar. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when
into the box now, Darren Hoffman. Line towards center field. Rowley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Pensacola's out in front here, 29-2. Now at the plate, Adrian Rowley starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The right fielder, number 2.
Stepping up now, Garrett Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
This is popped up. Berry is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johnny Garcia.
So striding forward now, Johnny Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
29-2 in tonight's game. The Blue Wahoos came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Declan Brooks takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Kyle Wright couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.